went many, many years ago to the Dominican Republic, and specifically Santiago. And one of the guys that was in church with me, his name was Leonardo Garcia, we took a long weekend and went down there looking for opportunities to serve the people down there. And a lot of times people would say to me, why do you go down there when there's so many needs here? And unfortunately, so many people here in our country don't realize the degree of poverty that exists in third world countries. And I'm telling you right now, it's pretty bad. So we went to several opportunities. We met up with a woman by the name of Diamela, a sweet lady. She's an RN. She lived about maybe 3 blocks from the garbage dump in Santiago. And she would provide care for children that didn't have a mother or a father. They didn't know who they were. Many of these women, would give birth to many kids. Because they didn't get born in a hospital, they didn't have a legitimate birth certificate. So they couldn't matriculate in the public schools. So she and her 2 daughters had a little tiny house, 700 square feet, not far from that garbage dump, and she would educate them. And she would take them from 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning till 3:30, teach them Spanish and simple basic math, whatever. She would try to feed them 2 meals a day. And it was very touching to see this situation. And I remember walking to the garbage dump. It was a big cavern. And the garbage trucks would just come to the end of the road, dump the garbage down there. And as we looked down into that big cavern, you see little figures with little blue shirts on. And she would point to that child and she'd say, that's one of mine. And so every one of her kids had a little powder blue shirt, and that's how she identified them. So we went back home and we started a fundraiser, and we raised about $12,000, $15,000. So we bought Diamela her own house. It was about 2,300 square feet, so she no longer had to pay rent. And we bought her a new stove. She had a Bunsen burner, and she'd have a metal pot. And she would boil some rice, some yucca, some plant, black beans, and that's what she would feed the kids. And so from that, she had some land. So we came back, we raised about $70,000, $80,000. She now has a 65,000 square foot school. And it's been a rewarding experience. And what's interesting is it started from a little idea, and it's grown to something that now involves Central America, South America. And the good Lord has blessed that mission so much. And I also, for many years, did surgery at the Children's Hospital in Santiago. And a lot of the work I did there was reconstructive surgery on kids who were severely deformed by burns. And there was one patient in particular. Well, this little boy was 5 years old. He was severely burned in a house fire. And he, since the burn, could never walk. He had to walk on crutches because his lower leg was fused because of burn scars to the back of his thigh, and he couldn't straighten his leg out. So we took him in, we cut away all the scar tissue, we did skin grafting, and so several days later, for the first time in years, he was able to walk. And it was so rewarding to see the smile on his face so that he could now go out and play with his friends. So giving back and doing public service is truly an honor. If you have any questions at all about this or any topic in cosmetic surgery, feel free to call my office, 239-939-5233, or go to our website, beautybybrueck.com. There's a link there where you can go ahead and email me if there's something you want me to answer or a question. We're more than happy to get back to you.